this is DS games that I haven't beaten. Um, Ace Attorney, I started. Was it this year? It might have been last year. Um, because a lot of people keep recommending it to me, and I really enjoyed the first like three. I guess the first episode is technically like a tutorial. I guess the first two episodes I really enjoyed them. But then the third one was like not hitting for me at all, and I've fallen off the game. But I'm gonna get back to it sooner or later. But I enjoyed what I played of it. I thought the narrative was good up until that point. I'm gonna have to buy these heals again, and then we'll just be. It's funny, I was just talking about this. We'll just be more liberal. Oh, I still have them? Well, let me buy some Pures while I'm here, and then I'll sleep again, I guess, at the end. Prime Hunters, I've been playing that recently. I'm almost done with it. It's good for what it is, but it's like really repetitive is my thing. Like very repetitive. Like the boss fights, there's only 2 boss fights, and they just repeat over and over again, but they get harder. But it's enjoyable. I like the environments quite a bit. The lore is not the best, but it is what it is. Yeah, Pures. I'll get like 20 of these. Diamond, I've talked about it a few times, I think. I didn't really care for it, but we'll try it again sooner or later. I'll have to put up with it. Yoshi's Island DS, I enjoyed. It gets quite a bad rap, but I think people kind of conflate it with New Island, which is pretty devoid and mindless. But Island DS had some really cool gimmicks with the other babies and stuff. I enjoyed it, even if it felt kind of derivative of the original. Scribblenauts is a classic. I mean, you gotta have that there. Super Scribblenauts as well, but I don't think I know enough about the intricacies of both of them to put both of them on here. That's like a classic DS game. There's another one called like Drawn to Life that I heard some people grew up with that one. I would like to try that. Spirit Tracks, that's a great game. That's like one of the only Zelda games I put like a significant amount of time into. That and like Wind Waker, I guess Ocarina, and Link Between Worlds, and and Four Swords. Oh, maybe I've played more Zelda than I give myself credit for. I actually didn't get stuck in that game. It was a library game, so my save got deleted at some point. But it's amazing. I can't wait to play that game again. I really enjoy the train combat and stuff. The story was really good too. Bowser's Inside Story. Let me close the window. Sorry about the cars. Bowser's Inside Story is on Memories of Phantom Hourglass. I do have that, but I've only played like 10 minutes of. But I look forward to like playing it and giving it its fair dues, because what people complain about with like the DS games with like the controls and stuff, I've never had issues with. So I'm sure I'll enjoy Phantom Hourglass. I really like the characters in those games too. I think they're excellent. I had a friend who I really enjoyed the manga for Phantom Hourglass as well. I thought it was really potent, like emotional wise. Yeah, I'll save here real quick, and then we'll go bum rush that dungeon again. Bowser's Inside Story. I didn't beat, but my time with that game was like excellent. Like that game is so fun. I really enjoyed the there's like some boss fights where you have to turn the DS sideways. So fun, man. I love that game. I can't wait to play that again. Chinatown Wars is probably the only GTA I've put like significant amount of time in. I just love like free roaming and stealing like nice cars and just like flying down the streets and stuff. It was so fun. I really enjoyed it. That's probably the first time. It's probably the first time I like heard the F word. It's kind of crazy that they got that on the DS. MKDS is classic. I talked about that, the Mario one. Probably my second favorite multiplayer of the series. I actually didn't put much time into the mission mode. I know that's kind of the thing everyone kind of champions with the game. I said it was great, yeah. Yeah, I played, I beat the first Mario and Luigi, and then I put a bit of time, like a very small amount of time, into Partners in Time. And Bowser's Inside Story, I really enjoyed what I played. Yeah, I still haven't played Double Dash. But DS in my head's kind of that game that kind of like revolutionized the series up until that point. But I'll play Double Dash at some point and give it its dues, I think. Only thing about DS, I'd say, like, I don't remember a lot of the original tracks being like the greatest. But it's enjoyable. Sonic Rush was like one of the first DS games I ever had. One of the first Sonic games I ever had. It's so much fun. The music's great. The boost is a lot of fun. The tricks and stuff, it's just great. There's like one level that I got like utterly stuck on, I remember. And then I lost my cartridge in like one of my mom's purses when I was little. Oh shoot, see, this is why I keep getting slain, I'm not paying attention to my HP. I don't know what it is, but these snakes, like, they trip me up more than some of the harder guys on some of the later levels. I haven't played it in quite a while. I actually picked it up. Actually, no, I did pick it up like 2-3 years ago to like try it again. But I put it back down because obviously I'm in a Sonic marathon right now. So I'll get to it soonish. The boss fights kind of drag, but they're fun. They're kind of like Klonoa, but they actually go all around the stage, which I enjoy. And then Super Mario 64 DS is incredible. That was kind of my exposure to Mario 64. The mini games in that and the multiplayer are like some of the best stuff you can get on DS. It's just tons of fun. And I really liked Sonic 06. So right now, Luna, I just finished 100%ing Sonic Heroes and Advance 2. So next up is Shadow 05 and Sonic Battle. So 06 it's coming. It's in the I can see it on the horizon. I hope it's not as bad as people say, but I'll go on with the open mind. I think I'm gonna run from these guys because I don't want to get poisoned. But yeah, that's probably it for DS games I haven't played or haven't beaten, and then I have one for DS games I have beaten, which is this one. And there is some more games actually. Before I forget, there's like I said with the Wii earlier, there's like tons of games that I've played I just don't remember, or like I didn't put a significant amount of time in. One is Up for the DS, which is a licensed game. It was terrible. I put quite a bit of time into that because my sister owned it. And then I just got reminded of this the other day, but there was a G-Force game, and that was absolutely awful. Even as a kid, I remember like I could feel the like stench of like a licensed game with like very little thought put into it, even as a kid with that game. And I used to play like pretty much anything. But there's probably more DS games I just don't remember. But these are games that I have beaten. I have a funny story about Lego Batman, actually. So, the same cousin, Spider, that is my ninja here. We went to a garage sale, and they had this game, Lego Batman on DS, and they had a strategy guide for it. So they were asking for more money than what you would pay regularly. And once we bought it, and I tried the game out, I realized that the strategy guide was like, not for the game I had. It was for like the console version. The DS version was like completely different. And we were talking about how like they were trying to rip somebody off by selling it with the strategy guide so they can get rid of it. Which is funny because I also did the same thing when I sold the game, but it just wasn't very good, honestly. I'm not a huge Lego games fan, but I could tell it was a step down from the console games in general. I'll probably try the console one at some point because I do hear good things about the Lego Batman games, but I never want to play that DS one again. Monster Jam Path of Destruction, that was also pretty early on the DS. It's okay, it's just another licensed title that's just like fine. It's pretty easy and it's got a really short campaign. The multiplayer isn't all that, and I think I played the Wii version at some point at a friend's house, and I was like, wow, this is like incredible. Like way better than what I had on the DS. The thing with the Monster Truck game is the physics of like what it feels like to be in a big truck like that, and you just didn't get that on the DS. Unfortunately, it's just kind of a very okay-ish like racing game. Transformers Autobots is pretty fun. It's actually very GTA inspired. Like you get an open world, and you can like go and blow up stuff, and then like the cops come and you get like more stars and stuff like that, and then more cops come and the military and stuff. It's fun to just do that, but the missions are like fine, like okay. It's really it's not a bad game at all, honestly. It's kind of a hidden gem on the DS, I would say. But I don't think it suits my taste now, I would say. You know, maybe the console version is a bit more meaty. I have to keep my health up. I'm on level 3 already, so that's good. Mario vs. DK, I think that's Minnie's March Again. That's actually a DSi, where, like, DSi Shop or whatever it was called, we got it off of there. That was my first Mario vs. DK, and I enjoyed that game quite a bit. It had a level maker, that was really good. Whenever I play that game, I will hopefully be able to show that off. I enjoy those mini games. I know a lot of people don't like the Mario vs. DK once it went to the mini style of things, but I enjoyed it. I think that maybe it's because it was my entry point. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Need for Speed Carbon, that was also our early game, and that was a lot of fun. I still remember some of that OST. Actually, they had licensed songs on the DS version. It was a lot of fun. At some point, I don't know what happened to my cartridge though. I don't have it anymore. But I really enjoyed playing that back in the day. I played the story mode like a good few times. I remember. Superstar Ultra. I played that one kind of recently. Give me a second. My mind's still blown. Sinzu rated me. That's awesome. It still feels surreal that he's back. But yeah, what was I saying? No, these bats, man. This is rage baiting right here. Superstar Ultra. I think I talked about on the Kirby tier list. I prefer the original, but Ultra's still like really excellent. I really like the new stuff that they added in there, even though it kind of feels kind of like mod packs. Some of the new stuff can feel like, but it's good. I really like, you know. I wish we had more of that, if that makes sense. I mean, it's kind of what I always say about remakes. I would have just preferred a new game with the new stuff in it. I prefer for all the original content, I prefer the original game, but it's still a fine game, you know, minus some caveats. I'm probably gonna have to fight these guys, I think. I don't think that's gonna do much. I hope I can get a Fire 2 off. I still have all my magic, which is good. And we haven't even got down to level 4 yet. Okay, that's good. Mario Party DS, that's another great multiplayer one. The DS is like elite for a DS download play, honestly. It's just a really fun game. I don't think I've actually beaten that. But it's really excellent, especially for like a side Mario Party, which are usually kind of it's like one that can actually stand up with the rest. I think it uses like touch controls, some of the best on the system. Mass Deck is one of my favorite Kirby games. It's just excellent time, honestly. The music's really good. It's got a nice sort of vibe to it. I love the gameplay that they came up with. I thought it was really fun. It's kind of like Pikmin. Do I fight these guys? I think I'm gonna try to run. And then 4 Swords. Anniversary Edition. I maybe should have put that on GBA because I think it's the same game. I'm not sure. I have to check. But you can play it in one player, and that's my favorite Zelda game. I really enjoy it. Some great music in there. It's just got like a unique sort of vibe to it that I really connect with, I think. I think I liked it as a kid because there's no overworld, so I couldn't really get lost in it that much compared to the other Zelda games. But I really enjoy it though. I actually beat it like again like 4-ish years ago, but it was like one dungeon away from 100%, and the last dungeon is so RNG based that like you have to just keep doing it until you can get the run that you need to get 100% for it, and I just kind of fell off, unfortunately. Maybe I'll pick it back up and finish that. But I have no qualms replaying that game, you know, I really enjoy it. And New Super Mario Bros. My favorite Mario game. Pretty much everything I love about Super Mario 64 DS applies to this. We need not cabin, no, pier. How How's my health? I might gotta heal up a bit. Okay. My favorite forever. I haven't played Twilight Princess. I've heard it's a great game. I do own it. I want to do a Zelda marathon at some point, but it's probably gonna have to wait. I feel like I'm old enough now and skilled enough at games where I won't be running around in circles, you know, just trying to find what I need to do. And I look forward to playing it, is what I mean, because I have heard great things. I had a friend who was really into Twilight Princess. I really like the Zelda design that they had for that game. What I've seen of the game looks great too, but I look forward to it, honestly. I think we're good. Yeah, we can go ahead. I'll keep this up. Once I get to level 5, I'll take the tier list down. That's it for DM.